Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming back. If you're new here, my name is Roscoe Rainbow, and I am here to heal your heart. But right now, I'm just healing mine. I just want to get out all of my trauma, put it on paper, and this is pretty much me burning it, making sure it's out of my heart space and no longer blocking my third eye. That way, able to do the things I need to do and be the best me I can be, because holding on to baggage can really get us caught up, and it's not even in the moment, it's just in the past. We cannot see the present moment. We can't be present in the moment if we're still holding on to our past, bag lady, period. Like, you dragging all them bags. And all you need to do is just learn to let them go. You don't need those things, Most of the things you carry, and you'll realize that you can pick it up or find more on the way to where you're going. And this friend in this episode definitely made me aware of that. It helped me to remember to ground myself and to be present in the moment and to not think so much of the past, because when it comes to the past, the most we can do is shrug our shoulders and say, well, that's done, so it's not much that we can really do. So there's no reason to hold on to the past as much as we do, in my opinion. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. This is episode 6, and number 6 is all about reflection, that's exactly what I'm gonna do right now. Just reflect on everything that's been going on in my life, and this is I guess the last person or the last surprise that I had in 2023. Regarding um this entire situation. So I'm glad that this is low key coming to an end, but there's still more to go. So this is episode 6. After this, there's, I believe, 4 more episodes left, and the last episode, episode 10, would be more of like a reflection episode, I believe. But if not, we'll see. I kept having this feeling of things weren't over yet. No matter how hard I ran away from the thoughts and emotions of my ex, she followed me like a ghost from my past. I was too scared to leave the house, wanting to avoid bumping into her when I'm in my hometown, shopping for ice cream and pads. My spirit kept telling me to relax and not to put too much pressure on myself. God knows my heart, but they even know I'd crash out. They'd want me to be strategic because the ball is technically in my court. I just don't know which game we're playing at the moment. February 2023 was a tough month for me. It felt like it lasted an entire year. Coming across 3 women who had information that proved I was answered to with lies, and this time I wasn't even on a date. I went to my homegirl's baby shower and saw an old friend and her now ex-wife. At the time, I don't remember why we fell out. I just know me and her sister met up not too long ago with my ex and another ex before that. Spirit is so funny because I unblocked this girl a few days before this event. It's like I knew she would be there, but I don't remember blocking her in the first place, so I was trying to come up with a reason, but I quickly remembered that day. I got fly for the baby shower. It's actually the first picture on my business page. Check me out on Instagram at Healing Hearts Movement, MVMT. You'll see me posing my outfit at the water near DCA before heading out to the baby shower. There's a deep meaning to that visit, but I felt I should explain now that I've told you about the water supply situation and me running away. I think about the airplanes, or even the boats in the middle of the ocean. Do you ever wonder where the toxic chemicals go, or what the tunnels beneath us are being used for? I'm sure the answer won't be in plain sight, but still oil is something I'm worried about. Maybe someone can fill in the pieces to what I'm trying to say, but this all seems kind of dangerous in a very explosive way. Underground tunnels have always been connected to unknown sources, and the only way we'd find out is by an emergency evacuation. I would sit outside the DCA airport and watch the planes go by, then look around me and watch how the earth is literally dying all around me. Progress is a double ended sword, and it's a bittersweet moment. Since the roots have been pulled, there's no more life in the trees, and maybe because it's winter, but it always snows today in Maryland. February, around Valentine's Day, there was always at least 3 inches of snow on the highway. I was very fragile to the divine and nature. Mind you, I just got out the hospital. But the baby daddy spirit is so heavy at that damn baby shower, I had to hit him with the church finger. Run away to my car and release that energy that wasn't mine. I cried my eyes out for like 15 minutes. It's like his cry was contagious somehow. I channeled all of his energy and couldn't handle it. I knew he was going through a lot already. So I gathered myself and went back inside to face it. The hug lasted forever because he needed it. We recently lost a mutual friend, but it seems everyone around him was leaving him. It's hard when your heart is so big and you just want to win with everyone and they don't make it. Yet it makes you Yet it gives you motivation to go harder when you learn divination. As a death doula, death is something I do not fully understand as to why people are sad about it. It's a soul graduation. They've made it. And it's time to tally up their life score. They don't have to pay rent where they are going. It seems like anywhere else on earth is a celebration within itself right now. It's kind of selfish to hold people hostage in your heart, tying them to unfinished business. Let them go in peace so they can visit you more often. But you can't be scared of divine order when you say you missed them and they come back as a spirit. But that's just my 2 cents. My friend's mom told them My friend's mom told me to go sit at the table with the girls from high school so I can eat and mingle. Her exact words were, "I know you remember them." I did. Yeah, I did. I remember this friend being with the Taurus for most of our high school career. They were a year beneath me, so I never got the real tea about what happened, but I figured today was that day was going to change. They were a year beneath me, so I never got the real tea about what happened, but I figured today was the day that would change. And it sure did. I think she looked me up on IG at the table and saw she was no longer blocked. And she asked, "Well, what happened?" And I said, "Oh." I went back to my ex and I was too embarrassed to admit it. Here I am again, sitting across another one of the Taurus's exes. I'm sure my friend's sister told her we were back together, but my ex strategically thought about it before even allowing her sister to come over. She knew the Taurus hated my friend, so the chances of them crossing paths and telling on her for revenge was slim. She didn't care if she knew she was dating, but cared enough to know not to associate it with me. There I was again, maturing and realizing the exact moment I went back to being a secret while dating. After the baby shower, the wife took us to McDonald's to celebrate freedom, therapy, and healing in all positive ways. I told them the short version of this story, and she said, "Damn, shorty, I thought they were still together." I said, "Please. I honestly can't handle this today. I don't need a 13th reason." I love hanging with her because there's never a moment without laughter. When the wife got out of the car, I got another one of those "that's so Raven" moments. I promise cheaters have a certain scent to them. I can sniff them out in a heartbeat. My intuition is just too damn good. I know a cheater when I see one. It hurts my heart though because my friend is truly a good one. She's beautiful, successful, owns her own business, pays her own bills, and is now single if anybody's looking. We only had like 30 seconds to ourselves, so we had to make it quick, but she told me some real tea on the Taurus. How she actually cheated first, and from what I gathered with everybody, men and women, which is funny, because that's something my ex said was a deal breaker for me. But I guess she didn't hold herself and the Taurus to her own standard. So again, somebody is lying. But I'm glad it's not me. Honey, I can't be caught playing these childish games so close to my 30s. But y'all know love is reciprocation, so I had to tell my friend the tea I brought to the table. Rewinding back to that time where my ex brought up the Leo I went on a date with, how the Taurus and her were flirting in her face, and it was enough for the Leo to stand up and say something. My ex told me she was tripping, but on that date I asked again for clarification. She said no, they was definitely flirting in my effing face. And that's when she didn't want to talk about nothing no more. This all makes sense. The future truly does hold the truth. All you have to do is be at the right place at the right time, and the universe will provide it, whether you want it or not, and always on God's timing. They broke up in high school, and we grown now, so that should speak for itself. My ex may have calculated the people she knew, but she never accounted for her enemies being my friends. My friend told me, I never got good vibes about them. Something was always off. I even went through the messages, but I didn't find anything alarming. There's no way that both of us are just jealous, but to be honest, we were both cheating anyway. She married her lover and rightfully divorced her too, the same one that took us to McDonald's. Let's just say I was right about her, and I don't like her for how she treated my friend. I think I'm just holding a grudge, but still, love is blinding, and I'm glad my friend woke up and smelled the roses. That was just desperation and a help me, save me love spell. Friend, when I'm rich, we are making you a love game show. I need you to find your baby daddy because you deserve to be happy. Like, come on. Now we got to make a million and shit on all of them on purpose. I recently texted her and said, one of your friends is pregnant. And it wasn't who we thought it was, but another one of her friends, which again proves my intuition is on point regarding any situation. So I'm 99.9% sure my ex is lying when I asked her about the Taurus. Both of her exes came to show me who this girl really was. I'm so glad my intuition told me to stay away and not accept the fake befriending she tried to throw my way. Imagine if she was my friend and she tried to steal my girl. What's up, y'all? Y'all still with me? Microphone check. 1, 2, 3. That's what's up, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Like, to be honest, my friend, she deserves the world. She deserves the freaking world. You know what I'm saying? She put up through so much. I just be sending blessings her way. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm really trying to eat some baby shower meatballs by the end of next year. So I'm gonna need somebody to get busy. You know what I'm saying? So I think the most important lesson to take away from this situation was to put emphasis on, even if you don't want it, it's still gonna come. You know what I'm saying? That I'm pretty sure that information, she had to wait so many years. You know what I'm saying? This, I don't know when they broke up, but I graduated high school in like 2014. You know what I'm saying? So like this happened last year, so that was like 9 years. She had to wait 9 years to find out the truth, and I'm just now finding out 2 months later. So like time is really an illusion, you know what I'm saying? Because like who knows how long she prayed, and or how long she questioned, and how long she had to ask or been lied to, you know? And then here I come just all willy nilly, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not our first time having a conversation. It's just I was still in the darkness. I didn't see the problem. I was still in that dark energy, fooling around with that crap, you know? And it wasn't until I was able to get out and branch and be myself and realize, like, no, wait, like, I actually do like this girl, you know what I'm saying? She actually is funny. Her and her entire family, like, you know, so I had to take away other people's opinions on situations and think for myself. So that was a major lesson for me, and it was kind of childish too, and it was something that I had to be the bigger person, not really the bigger person, but I had to be a big person. You know, I had to be an adult and sit here and be like, "Nah, girl, come get this love. I got all this love. Come get this love." So yeah, reevaluate the people that are in your life, or the people that even that you blocked, you know, or that you took out of your energy. Like if you really want to find the truth, you know, if you really want to figure it out, it's gonna happen. I'm not saying go through your block list, but I'm just saying it's gonna happen whether you want it or not. Whether you want it or not, who knows? Who knows? there was a lot of trauma regarding the Taurus, and I know I speak on the Taurus a lot, and it's not like I'm like, um, what do you say, like dwelling over it or anything. Like it's really nothing for real. If I see Shorty in the street, I'm probably gonna ask her to square up. I'm not gonna lie. Off of disrespect, you know what I'm saying? That's probably why Spirit ain't got everybody blocking me, and I can't talk to nobody because I'm still mad about it, you know. And I gotta get the anger out. But I pray this is me getting the anger out. I believe this is my last episode talking about the Taurus. Thank God. I hate being in that devilish energy, you know what I'm saying? But next episode though is kind of funny because I ended this episode with imagine if she was my friend and she stole my girl. Because I had to think about it. I ain't gotta imagine.